For many, it's an ugly word that no one wants to use. Oftentimes, it's one that brings feelings of shame and mistrust. The word I'm talking about is addiction. But I'm not talking about illicit marijuana or cocaine. I'm talking about prescription painkillers. Today on Delmarva Life, we take a closer look at an epidemic more than 2 million people face every day, not to mention their families. You're going to learn the signs, who's most at risk, and where you can go for help.
You would do anything to protect your kids, right? But could your method of protection actually be putting them at risk? Coming up, we look at the childhood diseases making a comeback and just how close they've come to making it to Delmarva. Plus, we'll show you how one renowned photographer is using her talents to show the beauty in all children.
You can't wait for the birth of your child. They arrive, they have the perfect 10 toes and fingers, and also 2 teeth. We're going to tell you just how often this really happens and what you can do if it does. Plus, there's a new dentist to help you get over your dental fears. What she says is key to helping you get the most out of your treatment. And something maybe you might be drinking right now is causing irreparable harm to your teeth. Why doing the do is doing damage to your pearly whites.
And we hear the story of a well-known family furniture business right here on Delmarva. How they came to be and how their values have remained the same for more than 2 decades. Delmarva Life starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy the Red-Nosed Hoppa. Welcome to Delmarva Life from the historic Studio D. I hate it when this happens, but you know, this is how I got started in broadcasting.
With a cold?
Eons ago, yeah.
Yeah.
This radio station looking for someone. I walked in, I understand you need a DJ. Got the job. A few days later, it was gone, but I had the job. So
well, you got to keep the job
good,
anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, we want to say hello again to some of our Midshore viewers. Yesterday afternoon, WBOC was put back on Atlantic Broadband, which serves Talbot, Queen Anne's, and Kent counties in Maryland. I don't know if you know, Atlantic Broadband dropped WBOC in late December, but an agreement was reached between the cable company and WBOC yesterday. And Atlantic Broadband said community response was a big factor in the decision to put WBOC back on their cable. So we applaud them.
Welcome back. Glad you're here. And just in time, too, with this weather that's coming this way. Let's go ahead and check in the WBOC Newsplex with Chief Meteorologist Dan Satterfield, see what's going on.
Jimmy, Lisa, it is a snowy afternoon, especially over northern Delmarva. Heavy dusting of snow in the Salisbury area. Heavier snows falling around the Dover area in Kent County and north of Easton. They're going to get 2 or 3 inches up there. Now, for the most part, it's changing to rain from Salisbury to the south, and that will continue. This whole mess is going to be out of here, by the way, around 8 or 9 o'clock tonight at the latest, probably before then. If you're traveling to the north, though, especially in Kent County, Caroline County, on up toward Chestertown, some of the roads may have snow on them, and even some bridges and overpasses right north of Salisbury may see that as well. That's our forecast, though, 1 to 3 inches of snow over northern Delmarva. For the most part, though, from Milford to the south, the roads are just going to be wet, maybe a little bit of slush on some of the bridges. By the way, we should see a little sunshine around here tomorrow, but you're not going to like the weekend forecast. I'll see you tonight.
Well, you did it again. Eugenio Rincon profiled in November on Most Wanted Monday here on Delmarva Life. We heard from Wicomico County Sheriff's Department this morning that he was located early this morning. Rincon wanted for a violation of probation on the charge of DUI. So good job.
Yeah, give yourself a hand. And Maryland has a new governor. Republican Larry Hogan was sworn in as the 62nd governor at a noontime ceremony today. Now, if you want to learn more about Larry Hogan, our new governor for Maryland, go to WBOC.com. That's where you'll find Paul Butler's one-on-one with the governor.
It's a great
good article.
Also want to say welcome to the Eastern Shore to Chief Daniel Dvorak. Chief, I hope I'm saying your name right. There on the left, Cambridge Mayor Victoria Jackson. Chief Dvorak is in the center in the back, and that's the rest of his family.
Yay.
He's the new police chief there in Cambridge. Dvorak was selected by a committee of city officials and residents from a list of 30 who had applied for that position. So glad you're here.
Yeah.
And the Dover Police Department, too. I want to throw this in real quick. They're now accepting applications in case you were interested in the law enforcement community. They want applications for their cadet program to begin later this year. Applicants have to be 18 years of age or older with some college experience preferred, and will be required to pass the standard Dover Police Department physical test, and your lip syncing skills can be developed. Come on, you knew that was coming.
I knew that was coming.
You knew that was coming. Closing date for applications, they really are looking for applications. Closing date 4 p.m. Friday, February 8th. By the way, just in case you were curious, 15 million views on this YouTube yesterday, over 20 million this morning.
Join the Dover Police Department. You too could be
on YouTube.
On YouTube. Hey, do you remember last week when Sean Stryker went dancing at Cowboy Up in Dover? He was, I guess, showing off his dancing skills to preview the Delaware Stars, Dancing with the Delaware Stars event. That's coming up this weekend. The Delaware version of Dancing with the Stars features local celebrities and professional dancers in a fun competition. Look at him go. Oh, well. Dancing with the Delaware Stars is Saturday, January 25th at 8 p.m. at Dover Downs Hotel. The event includes dinner and a dance party and benefits Mom's House of Dover. Tickets are still available. If you want some more information, go to our website, WBOC.com. Click on our picture at the top of the page.
So what's everybody talking about around the water cooler?
The football?
The NFL says 11 of the 12 footballs tested were underinflated, now facing charges of Deflategate and tags like the Deflatriots.
Would you care to weigh in on that?
Quarterback Tom Brady just laughed it off on a Boston radio station about the charges. Brady says the investigation is the least of his worries.
Yeah.
You know, you've probably heard the phrase, like herding cats.
Yeah, I have kids.
Have you ever considered that maybe it might refer to the cats doing the herding? Maybe we should say cats herding babies.
Babies, aww.
Is the cat thinking, it's all right, I got this? Poor human, you just don't know how to handle these things, do you?
Adorable, love to laugh. Well, still ahead on Delmarva Life, you've probably heard the names oxycodone, Vicodin, Percocet, just to name a few. They're all prescription pain pills and all are highly addictive. In fact, doctors say they're part of the nation's fastest growing drug problem. We'll hear from two of those doctors and find out how the problem starts, plus where you can find help here on Delmarva.
A day at Disneyland could be behind a massive measles outbreak. Find out who's to blame and why it may only get worse.
This woman is using her camera lens to help combat another deadly disease. You've probably seen her work featuring beautiful babies and flowers. The subjects in Ann Geddes' latest works of art are also beautiful but have one thing in common: meningitis. We're going to tell you why.
We all want beautiful teeth. That takes regular care, including visits to the dentist's office. Thing is, a lot of people avoid the chair. You're going to find out how to make your next appointment a pleasant one. Delmarva Life will be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.